Now then, family, welcome back to another video on Jazza TV. Tonight, we're going to talk about warm-up fights and why they're so important. For the fans who watch boxing, they don't understand quite why we have warm-up fights and why don't we just go back into the next big fight, like Premiership football teams. You know, you get beat away to Man United 3-1 on the Tuesday, and then you go, fuck it, we'll play Liverpool on a Saturday, and we'll just win. It's not like that in boxing. It's not quite like that, because when you take a loss in boxing, the consequences of taking a loss in boxing seem to be a lot more harsh, because you are the team, you're the whole team. It's almost like relegation when you're losing a boxing fight. And I don't agree with it. I don't think it should be like that. But that I think it was the Mayweather effect, and I don't quite agree with it. But we all love a winner, don't we? And it's normal to love a winner. And I don't take that away from anyone. The fans, they want to see someone who's got that bit of invincibility about him, and who can beat that man, and that's who we want to see, isn't it? But for the rest of the world, there's just a tiny small percentage of people here, and for the rest of the boxing world, it can be harsh. Now myself right now, I'm 29th of June, we're going back into a warm-up fight. Now I don't mind saying this, I was given two options: fight on Channel 5, top the bill, against a good fighter, top 10 in the world, or a warm-up fight in my own city. Now, it's the perfect time for me to talk on it, on why I chose one over the other. Because there's benefits to both, but there's also risks to both. For me, going into this fight, it's a good opportunity to showcase myself. And when you get a win back of a warm-up, you get a few things. You get confidence, you build your fan base again. People who haven't been to see you for a while, they get to come and see you because you're back at home. And the Barmy Army gets back on board, and they relive the nights, and you have a great night, and you start selling tickets again and rebuilding your fan base to go on another journey. Oftentimes, like I'm in this position right now, you're moving up a weight, so you want to test yourself out at a new weight. One time when I was an amateur, I went to Germany and I boxed in a tournament, and went from 51 kilograms to 54 kilograms, and I thought I was too weak, so I came back down a weight after. It turns out I boxed the number one Russian and lost by 2 points, and he was strong, but he was probably the best Russian in the world at the time, so, and he was older than me, so I shouldn't have made that decision based on that. I should have looked at it logically and said, you've got time to go into a new weight class here, and you'll be better for it, and the next time you'll be even better. But I moved down a weight. I got a bit fearful around, is everyone this strong? Or in other words, am I strong enough for this new weight? Because that's what coaches tell you. No, you mightn't be strong enough for the weight above, go back down. But this fella was elite, and I felt like he was stronger than me. Although it was a close fight, it could have went either way. I just assumed I should have been stronger than everyone. That was just my mentality. Must I digress? So going back into a new weight class, you want to establish yourself, find your feet at the new weight, see where you are, see how you make the weight. And you want to build again in the rankings, start building yourself back into the rankings, getting momentum at your new weight. So the benefits of, actually what I was going on about before, before I digressed, the benefits of going into a new weight category, the benefits of going into a warm-up fight, like I am now, you get to know your new team, you're going to work it out together, what it's like in there, the things that you like about each other, things that you can improve on with each other, how you can work together, and how it can benefit you just going more forward in a big fight. So that's important too. I think my mentality going into the last fight I accepted a few weeks ago, before my manager and my team convinced me, no, we should take this other fight and build momentum again, was I don't give a bollocks. If I'm not good enough to beat him, I'm not going to be world champion. And that's how I seen it. But then again, you look at it logically, it's good for all the other reasons to gain all the other things. I was just looking at winning and losing. That, you know, sometimes fighters need a team around them to sort of convince them that it's not always just about winning and losing. There's a business aspect to it, there's a fan base aspect to it, there's a hype aspect to it, which a lot of it is illusion, and a lot of fighters, a lot of fans don't see that in fighters. Most of it's just illusion, you know. In that top 10, he might be the best in the world because he's got the belt, but the truth is he's not the best fighter in the world. There's another top 10 fighters behind him in the same weight category, and most of these fighters could beat him given the opportunity, given the right day, given the right circumstances. So sometimes it's just an illusion, and sometimes it's the media behind the fighter which elevates him to be the best in the world, but not always is he the best in the world, you know. And styles also make fights. That's a big one. And another one is another reason why you would take a warmer fight, for the fans who don't know, would be a bargaining tool for the promoters. I'm also in that situation myself right now, so a lot of these situations I'm talking about right now is that coming from experience, not an opinion from the outside looking in. It's an actual experience I'm telling people about, of why it's important to take a warm-up fight. A bargaining tool for promoters to see that you are still who you say you are when they're going to offer you a fight or a deal, or, you know, they're going to spend their money promoting a fight. They're going to see who they're backing and what they're backing, and that's another reason why you should take a warm-up fight, to put yourself back in the shop window, to build yourself again. And I've been in the situation, me, like for five losses as a professional fighter, and I know to rebuild myself now as a professional fighter. So that's where we are, going into the 29th, new team, new weight, free agent, and excited to you know, grow the fan base once again, and to work my way up the super featherweight rankings. I believe I'll win a world title at this weight. Very confident win the world title at this weight. So that's where I am. Yeah, roll on 2024, 2025 world title coming back to Liverpool. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching this video. As always, like, subscribe, leave your comments below on what you think is important about taking warm-up fights, or are they not important at all? You know, do you think fighters should just get in there and slug it out? What are the benefits, what are the risks? And yeah, thank you for watching this video. Have a lovely night.